Okay, I'm in my office, and this is the smaller system, and I'm trying to not give away the names. So this is a smaller 8 monitor system. It's easier to demo some of the workflow. Okay, so we got 8 monitors. They're smaller, but the workflow would be the same in terms of how we do the layouts. I don't have the report showing for anonymity. These are just two schedules, documents, but the text new and old would be new, old down there. At any rate, this is an easy way to do two abdominal time points. The 4 images to the left are new time point, and these are the old time point. You can set the layout to come up this way. What's convenient is, first of all, you could look at the scout views if you want. We still look at plain film sometimes. But if I do scroll to point on this thing, it orients to the iliac crest. And then if I go over here and I do that, these other slices orient to the iliac crest. And it's sort of a landmark. If you had to pick something, let me get to the tippy top. The tippy top of the iliac crest, right there, and the tippy top of the iliac crest. And now if I do scroll to point, I'm sorry about the shaking. I need different hands to do this, but that's scroll to point, and I'm going to go click and then click, and now these are linked. So if you notice, see, there we have new and old studies, and there's a cystic hypodensity in the liver, there's gallbladder stuff, and this is convenient. I get all the planes in the scout view at once. And in fact, what I like to do is pull down a redundant data set axially, and these will link, and then I do a lung bone window, sort of a generic lung bone window, and so I can really quickly cover everything. And if you notice, I'm going to back off here for a minute. This is my maneuver at my mouse. That's all I do. Like, in fact, if I go like this, I've just surfed the entire stack. I'll show you what that looks like. I'll go the other way, but here I am at the top of the stack, and I'm going to come down. That motion just did that, okay? So it's very quick. And then if I were to double click here, or double click here, and in this scenario, the images project down to where the text monitors are. I go like this, I go like this, and now the big items are linked. This is new and this is old, and yet if I pan back, I'll show you. While I can do new and old time point review, I can do multiplanar review. I'm going to pull back as far as I can. My neck can't take it. So there's time point A and B, big, left and right of your screen at the bottom, and then there is the other, all the planes interacting at once. Now, to make a point, this is often seen to the uninitiated as maybe crazy because it's just, you know, too much going on. But in reality, all I'm doing is this, which is what everybody does. And in fact, it's linked. I'm just comparing new and old. And once there's a spot or a problem, and I click on it like this, if I click on spine, there's spine. If I click on kidney, there's kidney with stones. If I click on, let me pick something bizarre. If I click on the spinous process, okay, sorry, spinous process down here, what's happened up top, you know, pan back first. The spinous process is now highlighted by this scroll to point cursor over here. So here's the point again. I can't emphasize this enough. This is a new and old time point review, just like anybody would do. The images are big, new and old, and yet the only time I look at the other planes is when I click on it and everything hops to up here. So in reality, it's not everything moving at once. It's everything static. I see something, I stop this, and then I look up here, and I know where to look because I've already earmarked the spot, and it shows up as a crosshair everywhere. Crosshair, 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 crosshair. New time point, crosshair, crosshair, crosshair. Old time point. And that is the key point to make. Now, one of the oncologists came in and said to me, you know, he actually appreciated it. He said, this is like a symphony. It's like an opera. it's quite elegant. And I said, yeah, but if people are tone deaf and they don't understand, it's just noise. And so the paradigm shift is to have the right perspective, and then you've got to understand that to see that it's not noise, that it's an opera. Thank you for your attention.